Between her amazing wardrobe and her vibrant personality, she's like the icing on the cake. Please welcome comedian and host of the Great Canadian Baking Show, Ann Pornell. That you are here. Welcome to the show.
So happy to be here, Mary.
Honestly, it's a thrill. Now, I find this wild. I've only met you once.
I know.
Always in passing. We're like ships in the night.
It is how it goes sometimes.
100%. Yeah. I am so thrilled. So you are a very funny person.
Thank you.
You're super punny on this show as well.
Yes.
It is so great. Now, you started performing in sketch comedy, right?
Yes, that's correct.
So have you always been funny, or is this like a studied thing?
You know what? I actually don't know if I'm funny.
Oh, yeah. Get it, girl.
I just talk and people laugh.
Yeah.
And sometimes it is with.
Yes.
Sometimes it's at.
Yeah.
And you know what? If you're a comedian, both are fine.
Yeah, you're like, this is great.
Yeah.
The end result is the same.
Exactly. I have to try less if you're just laughing at me.
Yeah.
So thank you for that.
I love it. Do you come from a funny family, or were you like the clown in the family?
It's so funny because I feel like I'm quiet when I'm with my family.
Yeah.
I feel like on stage and on screen, Anne is very different from at home Anne.
100%.
At home Anne is literally in her bed 90% of the day, just like playing games on my phone. No makeup, just a slob.
Yeah.
In bed.
I call that sloughing out, and that's my favorite thing to do.
Yeah.
We gotta do it.
You got to. And like, it's good and important to have the balance of the high glam, high shine, high color, and then just a lump under your cover.
Honestly, absolute dream. You gotta recharge somehow.
Exactly.
That's amazing. Well, since your beginning and everything, you've toured with Just for Laughs in Montreal, you've won a Canadian Comedy Award, and you're returning to host the 7th season of the Great Canadian Baking Show.
Yeah!
Oh my gosh. How excited are you to be back?
I love this show.
Yeah.
The show is like going to summer camp again because you're in a tent.
Yeah.
First of all, it's sweaty, and it's just the kindest, warmest environment to go to work with. The crew and the bakers are so wonderful, and to get to come back for another season, season 7, lucky season 7.
Yes. No big deal.
No big deal. So happy, so excited.
Honestly, it's the thing. It's familiar, but then it's new with these new talented amateur bakers. So these people are competing, obviously, to win. What is the secret to like impressing those judges?
I feel like it is to bring yourself, to bring the best version of you, and to not get too bogged down by the mistakes, because that happens, right?
100%.
Things will go wrong. Things always go wrong.
You don't know where the forks are.
They take them away.
Yeah.
I'm kidding, they don't.
No,
they don't. No one's sabotaging anyone on the show. But when you're in a high-stress environment and when you're making a television show, that gets to people because, you know, these are home bakers. They're not personalities. They're not chefs. They're not professionals. So it's like, just stay true to yourself. Bring the best version of you. Bring what you would give to your family, because that's kind of what Bruno and Kyla are.
100%.
Right?
And they're so great. Their tips are so good. Yeah. Bruno, that French accent, when he eats things, I was like, get out of here.
I know.
So good.
It's the best because Bruno and Kyla have their tells. Like when they're tasting.
You know them now?
Yeah, when something is really good, Bruno looks mad.
Okay.
Bruno was like, there was one bake this past season where like Bruno literally throws his napkin down. He's like,
oh man.
And he looked mad. He's like, well, how can I compete with that? Something along those lines. So that's Bruno's tell. When he looks mad, that's when he loves it.
I love that.
And Kyla.
Very confusing.
I know.
Yeah.
Very mixed signals. But Kyla does this.
Oh.
And she'll take that, like, it's as if she's hiding behind her hand with a little secret. But that's Kyla's tell when, like, she's really thinking about it. And that's when you're like, oh.
Oh, that's gonna be nice. Honestly, watching you and your co-host, Alan, interact with the bakers, it's so great because you were there to kind of build them up.
Yes.
Now, you don't necessarily have the tips and stuff, because I know you yourself are not the baker.
I don't know what you're talking about. I tell them all the tips, and they don't listen, and that's why they succeed.
Yeah. Honestly, I can imagine you've had so many, like, mind-blowing bakes. Do you have, like, a favorite that you can remember?
There have been so many, and I'll pick. Season 4 was my first season with Rafa, everything that Rafa made.
Oh my gosh.
Rafa is a queen among humans.
She is amazing.
Everything she made was so delicious. Season 5 was Steve's chocolate chip cookies. One of his bakes, he uses it was like a giant cookie for the rest of the bake. It was his base. And I just was like,
Snack. Snack. Yeah.
no one can see me break corners off. That, and in Nigel's season, I don't remember anymore, but he made a gochujang, hot dog, campfire, cheese. It was like a panzo, but over a campfire, over flame, and with hot dogs inside.
Listen, as soon as you said hot dogs, that's all I ever want.
Gochujang and hot dogs. Give me hot dogs every day, and I'm a happy woman.
I would eat a hot dog every day of my life if it wouldn't probably make my blood pressure go up. Yeah.
Exactly.
100%. Well, we have to touch on your amazing sense of style and your outfits.
Hey.
What's it like getting to bring that part of you to national TV?
It's one of the most important things to me.
Yeah.
I love it, and I know it might sound flippant or like, she likes fashion. But when you're a plus woman and when you're a woman of color, those two things you don't always see on TV, and plus size representation in the media is very specific. Like often, if you're a fatter woman or if you're a bigger person, you're kind of seen as maternal or dowdy or very like modest, and that's wonderful, but that's not all of us. So to get the chance to wear these fantastic outfits and to be seen and to be celebrated, it makes me feel like a Barbie doll, and I mean that in the best possible way, because I think there are so many people out in the world who don't see themselves on TV.
Yeah.
And I am but one person, but I'm Filipino, I'm a woman, and I'm fat. And I love it, right? And we don't see that a lot. So
I also think it's so great when you were wearing, I forget what it was called, but a particular Filipino style with the sleeves.
The Philippine, the turno sleeves.
Yes, absolutely amazing. They can bring that into, again, a national TV show.
Exactly, and for those who don't know, like that's a very big part of Filipino culture, like those big royal sleeves, and I never thought I would ever get to wear them because I'm a big girl with big boobs.
Yeah.
Good morning, can I say that?
Yeah.
But that's the truth of it. And to see myself on TV representing the Philippines in that way, it's so impactful. And I just think I know the show is about baking, but it's also a very visual show.
Totally.
And to get to add to that in a very unique way for myself and Alan is very special to us.
That's amazing. Well, Anne, it has been so much fun chatting with you. I feel like you're my new best bud. I love it so much. Good luck.
I'm here all the time.
That's nailed it.
I just live here now.
Well, good luck with the next season.
Thanks, Mary.
Hey, Mary here. What did you think? Drop your comments below and don't forget to like and subscribe for more of the good stuff.